Namaste dosto and welcome to my channel Profit Adda. If you are still not subscribed to my channel, please press this subscribe and bell icon button to receive further updates. Thank you.
फ्रेंड्स, जैसा हमने अपने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे डिस्कस किया था, वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन टेकिंग अ ट्रेड इन कॉपर provided it comes at our level. Now, as I have promised, I'll be making a video to explain why we want to enter at this level. So before understanding the copper for our Indian MCX, we need to understand the copper movement in global market. Uh, this is a weekly chart. On this weekly chart, if you see from here, basically this is based on an Elliot wave, and we are looking at a scenario wherein we can have an buy trade. Now, as we have discussed earlier also, Elliott wave gives us an overall scenario, overall market trend, and based on that, we can decide whether we want to go on a long side or on a short side. So, with that perspective, in copper now, if you see, this is weekly chart. On weekly chart, it is making fourth wave now. This is first, second, third and fourth. So now after this, this fourth wave, it is a correction wave. We are expecting a correction, and once this correction is completed, we can expect this fifth move. And now our agenda is to catch this fifth wave. So if you see from here, let's say even if we are able to enter at 4.25, and we can get a level of 5.25, so it's almost $1 move in global market, so that comes out to be almost 24%. So this is the minimum. So at least this leg has to be there to complete this complete cycle, and this cycle is a weekly cycle, so we can expect this move, and we want to enter at a very lowest level of this cycle. So at the entry level we want to enter, so that we can encash the total move. Now obviously, since this is on a weekly chart, we cannot expect this movement in a intraday or in a day or two. Of course it will be for a few days or maybe for a few weeks, but definitely in a commodity, if we are getting a move of almost 24%, let's say 25%, so that commodity we will be taking a position in future, so that will be with a leverage. So let's say an 18 lakh position we will be able to take in almost 1.8 lakh. So with just a 10% margin, we will be able to take this position. So that means if we are able to get this move, so it's not only 25%, it will be with respect to the investment made, it will be much more. So of course the risk will also be there, but then we want to enter at the lowest risk level. So let's discuss why exactly at this level. So basically this is on a weekly chart, so it is completing the fourth wave, and with this fourth wave completion, this seems to be a corrective wave, and the reason is in this third wave also there is an typical pattern which is formed in a corrective wave. So that is a WXY, that means a three wave and again a three-way move that is expected. So this is on a weekly chart. Why particularly this level? One is this corrective wave we are expecting to close at this level. Why at this level? I'll tell you. If you take the Fibonacci retracement level, so if you take it from let's say this second move from where it has started, the third move from where it has started, so it comes out to be so this level comes out to be at almost 38%, 38.2%, which is the typical Fibonacci retracement level where this fourth wave should end. At the same time, this is one criteria. Uh, Typically, actually, it ends at 23.6 or 38.2 level. So we are expecting, if we are able to get this at the maximum retracement level, then we will be entering, so that our risk will be minimum. If we try to enter here, still it is not showing any sign of completion of correction. One indication is there, but then still we are expecting that it should correct at this level, and if we get this level, then that would be a very good entry level, because the risk will be very low. So this is one logic. एक तो ये रिट्रेसमेंट लेवल है, फिबोनाची रिट्रेसमेंट लेवल. सेकंड चीज अगर देखते हैं हम, if we draw a trend line from this level, so this trend line also we can stretch this. So from this level, if we draw a trend line, it is also ending somewhere around this level only. So that is the second criteria, that this trend line is also saying that this is the good level where we should enter. Now these are the two. So basically in Elliott wave, a bigger wave will have, if we break down, there will be similar smaller waves. So in this third wave also, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So if you see from here, if you take, this is first, second, third, fourth and fifth. So after fifth, in Elliott wave we expect a correction in a three move, 1, 2 and this is the third wave. So this is what we are expecting. So if we break it in lower time frame, let's say daily, so we will be able to see here we are able to find 1, 2 and now this third wave we want to complete and enter at this level. Now there are typical, as per the Elliott wave guideline, there are typical levels at which this should end. The one criteria is actually, if you again consider the Fibonacci retracement level from here to here and take it out, so this should be in this range from 100% to 161.8%. Now if it doesn't hold at this level, so that means it will not be a corrective move, it will be an impulsive move. In Elliott wave language, it will be an impulsive move. That means there will be no correction, rather a reverse trend will be started. So that is the reason why we want to enter above this level, and once it crosses below this 3.98 in global market, so that will indicate that we are no longer going to expect a up move. There will be an downfall in copper. So but then the bigger wave indicates that this should be an support level. So that is the reason why we are giving a weightage of this zone. At the same time, this particular corrective move, typically it should end at this level. So if we get position at this level, we will be entering and we will keep this 3.98 or slightly below this as our stop loss. So this is one criteria. And now if you see in our WhatsApp groups also, we were expecting that actually if you see, this is the three move that it has done, and that's why we call it as a W. So this is one, from here again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, again 3 move up, so corrective move of this, so it becomes an X. So after this again we are expecting a 3 move on downside, so 1, 2 and then 3. So if this happens, then we will be entering. So again let's see whether the move of this will come at this level. So let's say from here, actually this up move is still not completed. but if it gets capped at this level, then again this corrective move also indicates that it should complete this correction at this level. Now, how much up it can go from here? Again, if you take the Fibonacci retracement level from here to here, typically if it ends at 78.6, then that should be a good indication that yes, there we can expect a downfall. But then if it tries to move above this, then the maximum level up to which it can go up is this 4.70. But then if it crosses this, then our idea of going on downside will get defeated for that moment, and then again we can expect a upside, and maybe from here again we can expect a downfall. But then once this crosses, then this downfall criteria will get defeated, so we'll have to look it again at the wave count, and we'll have to see. But then in the current scenario we can expect a downfall, and if we get this level, then only we'll be entering. We'll not be chasing on upside. Even if it goes from this level and goes up, then we will not enter. We will say that we will not be trading in copper. But then, of course, if we get this level and give us an opportunity, yes, definitely we will be entering in this level. And from here, we can get a very good upside. So that upside also we have seen it can go up to 5.25. This is in international copper. So the same we can see the same movement is there in our M6 also, because our domestic or M6 copper also follows the same trend that is there in international market. So in this you will be able to visible smaller wave counts also that I have mapped. So in that, this is fifth wave which is completed for this red, and this is third wave which is completed, and from here third in blue, it will give a fourth in blue till here. So here also it is forming the expected move, and we are expecting that it should not go above this level. And so let's say 762 763 should be the maximum level, and from there we can expect a downfall. But then since the overall commodity is bullish, and we are expecting a up move, so someone may say why not to enter in a short. Actually we can enter, but then that will be a very risky trade. So because the overall commodity is bullish, so this is just giving an scenario, but then it's not necessary that what we are expecting exactly the market will behave in that way. So it may happen that from here it can just zoom upside. But then if that happens, then we will not be chasing that trade. We will be trading if and only if it gives a move as per our setup, our as per our expectation, then only we will be entering. But then there is a very high probability that we should get at this level, because it is in a corrective move and it is giving a typical corrective move movement. So with that we can expect this level. So that was the reason why we choose copper, because we can expect a very good up move. So in our M6 also from here, let's say if we get a entry, even if it at 700, we'll be having a stop loss of let's say 30 points, 670, 30 points downside. But from here we can expect 120 points upside. So 1 is to 4 is the risk reward ratio, which is very good. So based on that we can enter in this trade.